episode of your favorite podcast in the entire world, the Dangerous Divas podcast. And first, before I get into anything, I want to thank every single one of you that are downloading this podcast because we've reached a huge milestone for March 2022. We've had over 1,000 downloads, which is actually for us a big difference and a huge milestone. So thank you so much. Give yourself a pat in the back, and I appreciate every single one of you. In return of you listening to this podcast, I do want to invite you to join my free Facebook community called the Confident Fit Divas, where I drop a lot more information, a lot more things that you might want to get a hold of. So come and join us on Facebook, Confident Fit Divas. You just have to answer a couple questions, and then we'll get you started into the group. Awesome. So today we're going to talk about stop eating bad or treating your body like crap when something bad happens, right? Because that only makes things so much worse, and you can't always control everything that happens in our life. But what you can control is how to take care of your body. So what would you do? And I want you to tell me in the comments if you're watching live, or send me a message if you want to, or just reply to yourself. But what would you do in this situation? If something bad happens, what would you do? The old me would have eaten an entire mango pie to eat my feelings away. Have I done it? Absolutely. I got a 30 on my science test, and I ate an entire pie. But let me ask you this. Would you slash the other 3 tires if you had one flat tire? Would you stub your other toe if you stubbed your right toe? Would you break an entire set of wine glasses if one was broken? Or would you say, screw it, and devour an entire jar of Nutella if you took one bite? Except for the last one, which I may or not have committed once or twice. Nutella is literally my life. The answer to these questions are pretty self-evident, right? They're pretty self-explanatory, and they answer themselves. There's no way you would slit another one of your tires, all 3 of your tires, when you only have one, right? There's no way that you're going to stub your other toe when you're already in pain from the first one. And there's no way that you're going to break the remainder of the wine glasses because one was broken. So then let me ask you this. Why would you allow crappy life events cause you to eat poorly and lose sight of your fitness goals? Let that sink in for a second. Why would you allow crappy life events to cause you to eat poorly and lose sight of your fitness goals? Right? In psychology, there's a concept known as self-sabotage, and that's when bad things that we frequently do numb the pain with anything else like food and drugs, right? And it's an easy, fast way for fast gratification. It's a great way to eat our feelings away and, not feel as good. Sorry, there's an ice cream truck, of course, driving by right now. But at the end of the day, it's all about fast gratification. And when we're in the right moment, even if we know it'll hurt us in the long term and our ambitions and our long-term goals, what's going to happen is that we're going to eat our feelings away. But at the end of the day, it's not good for us, and we know it. So why are we doing this to ourselves? This is not the part where I offer you some simple answer that will eternally prevent you from self-sabotaging yourself. But I do have some suggestions that you can do, and it's possible that you won't like it necessarily, because at the end of the day, I do care, and I'm going to give you the best things for you. And it's not an easy answer. The answer is, it's not a quick fix. It's not something that you're going to fix automatically and it's going to be fast and you're going to get all your results right away. It's not possible. But don't believe the hype that it has potential. It does have potential to change your life. When bad things happen in life and emotions start to boil, you'd like to take a seat and feel them, right? You're depressed, you're enraged, you're irritated. Your emotions aren't an adversary. Your emotions are good for you. Emotions are a way to express ourselves, and they're okay to have. Okay? Suppressing your emotion is not the answer to move forward. Because if you're suppressing your emotions, you're suppressing everything else, right? Everything else around us. And life is full of ups and downs. And when you choose to embrace it all and stay in charge and focus on the things that you can control, then at the end of the day, that is what's going to help you grow as a person, be more successful, lose more weight, be healthier, so on and so forth. This leads me to my second piece of advice. You can't always control what's going on around you. But what you can do is choose to focus on what you can control, which is why I enjoy working out. Because that's the one thing that I can always control is my decision to eat well, to exercise, and to take care of my body. And so can you. This is significant when you look and feel better and you're feeling the best because you actually did it, because you controlled yourself and you're in the better position to deal with whatever life is throwing at you. So the old me would have eaten an entire mango pie, like I said. The new me would do a workout. The new me would get all my stress out into a heavy bag for boxing or a workout or sparring or things like that, that allows me to get my stress out and allows me to still work towards my goal. The bottom line is this: bad things happen in life and bad things happen to good people. And it's always going to happen every time. And it's 99% of the time out of your control. Something that you cannot control. So why focus on the things that you cannot control when we should be focusing on the things that we can, like eating healthy, affirmations, making sure that we are doing our workouts, making sure that we are there for our family, that we are, supporting everybody, and that we are doing what we want to do. However, don't let the things that you can't control have an impact on what you can. Don't allow it to get to you, and don't allow it to impact you in a negatively way, right? You will have a happy life if you choose to make the best decisions with what you have control over. Do you agree with me? Tell me. So at the end of the day, what I do want you to focus on is control the things that you can control, rather than trying to stress out and eat your life away and eat like crap when something bad happens, because that is not going to help you, and you know it. So maybe use, like I told you, I used to eat pie when I felt like crap. Now I do a workout. So change up your routine, change up the ways that you handle stress and the way that you handle certain situations, and I promise you it's going to change your entire life around, and it's going to make you a way more positive person. Okay? Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. If you have any other questions or you want to join our Dangerous Divas community, please send me a message at Salome Abigail on Instagram or Facebook, and I will definitely reach out to you and see if you're a good fit for our program. All right? I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace!